leaves us.
This is this week's bracket.
Cyborg versus Black Lightning. I'm going to run through the rules very quickly. No prep time. Nothing they wouldn't normally have on them while fighting crime. And they are bloodlusted. Winner goes through. Winner takes all. What's your gut feeling saying, Hori?
So, I knew Cyborg. I didn't really know Black Lightning, so I looked him up. And probably with no knowledge, I'm like, oh, well, Cyborg's absolutely fucking kitted with tech and all this stuff. But then Black Lightning is purely just like he fucking creates lightning. And my brain then goes, what's the biggest counter to technology and electrical components? Oh, yes, just fry them with electricity. So I'm leaning Black Lightning.
I said to you, the first round is probably going to be squash matches. But I was excited for this one because it is actually quite even, and you're right, they're good counters for each other. What it's come down to in the others is basically how much punishment they can take.
Yeah.
But in this one, I don't think it does. So Black Lightning is an Olympic level human. He's fast, strong, agile, the lot. And his actual power is limitless. He is just limited by the fact he's human. In the sense, he doesn't have super stamina. So if he's fighting for 40 minutes, he's fucking exhausted. Because Cyborg isn't made up of traditional tech, Black Lightning is going to pummel the shit out of Cyborg. But I think the question is, do we think Cyborg can last long enough that Black Lightning is just torched and got nothing left to give?
I think it comes down to whether we believe if the electricity that Black Lightning makes, which is like full on lightning level, like we're talking ridiculous amount of like volts and power there. It's like, does that short and damage Cyborg's like robotic parts to the point where he can't fight back? Because it then becomes like, if it doesn't do the damage quick enough, like if it's not strong enough to like absolutely just short out and destroy all the electrical components in Cyborg, I think Black Lightning loses on the length of time because it'll just be.
So here's the thing: while Cyborg is called Cyborg and looks like a cyborg, he doesn't have traditional robotics.
I know it's like alien.
Yeah, it's the mother box, which is like God.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is why, yes, I think Black Lightning can really fuck him up, but the mother box can like regenerate from that and come back online and stuff.
I think in that sense, then Cyborg wins on pure.
And you've got to remember, Cyborg's weaponry is so advanced, and Black Lightning's just human. All he has to do is get one shot off, and it can just kill him.
True.
There is definitely a realm where Black Lightning wins. I think more often than not, though, especially because of the bloodlustedness, Cyborg wins.
Yeah, I think my only thinking was like, I didn't know enough about what alien tech was behind Cyborg's tech.
The mother box is pretty.
And it's like, obviously, like alien tech could be whatever level. So it's like, it definitely I think comes down to if Cyborg hasn't like hit Black Lightning in the early stage of the fight because he's stunned or whatever, then it just comes down to the fact that Black Lightning will just get exhausted and then he can't do anything.
Black Lightning's probably got like 10 minutes at most to kill him.
Yeah.
If it goes past that, he's done.
Yeah, pretty much. They just become Cyborg versus a human.
And unfortunately for him, I think Cyborg can take 10 minutes of punishment.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do enough damage across his whole, like, he might stun him and damage some of his, like, components, but, like, for the most part, 10 minutes isn't going to be long enough.
Exactly. But that was definitely the most interesting
Closest.
fight we've had so far.
Yeah, and like the more, not closest, but like biggest counter to each other.
Yeah, they're perfectly matched to each other. Literally perfectly matched to each other. But there we go. Cyborg is through to the next round. He'll face Martian Manhunter in the next round. And from next week, we're on to the first round of villains.
I was gonna say it's villains now.
Next week is Doctor Doom versus Magneto. So good. So good.